All right, hello and good morning. Let's see what we can get into around here. We managed to fix this road mostly last time. Probably gonna have to put in our sidewalk going this way. And I think, yeah, I was doing some terraforming along here, wasn't I? Let's see if we get this right. There it is. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of this obsidian. Ooh. Yep. We need to get rid of obsidian. Okay. And poof, we got rid of the obsidian. Now we should maybe move things up a little terrain-wise. Let's clear the mask. Select something else. Let's make this little selection. There we go. And we'll just continue working our way down the road here. I'm also going to do this. Make it a little easier. We're going to be doing roads, we're going to be doing terraforming. There's a variety of things that have to happen to get that lake in place. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on today. We'll be doing a lot of stuff today. I really am excited for it. So you have to pardon some of the quieter moments. I'm going to be concentrating a lot. Particularly on getting things in place correctly. I am very much hoping this looks really good when I'm done. That is the end goal, is to have this all look really good. Okay. Look at how good this is already starting to look. We want this on the right level with the sidewalk. It doesn't look weird or anything. Yeah, look at this. Okay. A little bit higher here. Yeah, we're going to be filling this in, I think. Really make it shine just right. We've got a lake to work on. We've got roads that need attention. Let's just say there's a lot of work to be done here. These roads are very empty. We're going to try and get all this taken care of as quickly as we can. Okay, we've gone a little too far with some of this, but you know what? Along here, I want to boost this up. We want the terrain back here a little more even with the building anyway. So I am going to build this up some. Yeah, that does look better. Okay. Yeah, way better. Okay. Yeah, I think we can work with that. Okay. I'm gonna carve some of this out. That looks pretty good. Okay. Carve into this and lower that down a bit. And we just create a more natural looking terrain as we go. Maybe we put in like trees and stuff along here, I don't know. We'll see how things go as we continue working on this. Definitely going to be maybe using the terrain brush, or the foliage brush, pardon me, for getting some of this to look more natural. Yeah, I know we just put in this terrain, but the idea is that we carve it down and make it less, well, straight. What we put in was the rough terrain. Now we're putting in the more natural look. That we need to fill this in. What we're going to do is come all the way down here where it is in fact filled in and tell it to fill that in. That gives us our more natural terrain look. And it makes it much easier to work with along here. I probably broke that down a little too soon. Yeah, I think so. Oops. It's these upper layers. Gonna need it broken down further. Whoops. Okay, well, we'll just fix that really quick. We'll just take this and really quickly fill it in. Making that the more natural look we're looking for. Break this all down by one. So that we can break this down a little further. Just gonna carve in here a little bit. Give it a little bit of a natural feel every now and then, so that we can carve in there. carve that out. And look at that. We've got a nice natural feeling so far. Bit of terrain. And look at that. Kind of curve this around, make it feel less straight. I mean, Minecraft is a very straight game. That's a given. But we can still have it kind of a natural-ish feeling. And I've seen a lot of people doing cities. They look manufactured. And this looks like it was straight from a factory or something. It's a beautiful build, don't get me wrong. But it just feels not very organic. Feels like it was built yesterday or something, which is kind of odd at times, but I wanted that feeling a little bit here. Now, don't get me wrong, even my own buildings feel like they were just built yesterday. There's no real natural feeling to them. So, yeah, this city has its quirks. We'll call them quirks, I'd say. Now, as we did do we didn't put the glowstone in the right place along here, did we? Oops. We're gonna have to fix that. Why is that dirt? No. Come on. Fix at least a little bit of this glowstone. Some of it is not right. Let's see here. And if you've got ideas, please feel free to pipe up in chat. I don't mind. We are definitely going to be decorating these roads eventually. We're going to be putting in cars. We might put in people, although I'm not sure how well. Game. Why, Bedrock? Okay. Okay, we're definitely transitioning from the cobbled deep slate road to the concrete road. And it's going to be a whole thing. Yeah, we've got missing glowstone for a good bit of the road here. Let's see if we can take care of that a little bit. And I think for the transition between the two types of roads, we'll start putting in maybe some stores or something along here. How about a market? That'll be fun. Oh, that is cute. And actually quite perfect for the area. Okay. And right on the transit. That's beautiful. Alright, let's see if we can get a plant store in place, maybe. I need to put it there. Okay, that is right on the money. And for my money, that is absolutely perfect. Excellent positioning. Okay. We're going to need to do some terraforming, but that is excellent positioning. Alright, let's put those away. Yeah, I might just put in some trees or something along here. There's no room for stores. There's just no way. There's going to be some terraforming in between here and in between there and this market. Put in like a fence border between the two areas, and it would be beautiful. The road here is very wide. I don't know why my roads ended up getting so wide, but I think we can make it work. Alright, some backyards here that need attention. But we're focusing on roads and stuff right now. Bigger projects. We'll do the detailing later. We're transitioning away from these, or from houses, to stores here. We got stores on this side. We just put in a plant store. We've got another plant store over here. Oh no. There's only so many of the stores though. We've got this road here, which obviously we're nudging over by one block every now and then. Meet up over here. This goes over by our basketball and soccer field. We've got ice cream over here. Okay, these roads, I obviously want my wool in our wool kit here, so to speak. This goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least. This is going to be tricky. But I think we can do it. Let's copy this. Alright. We've got this arrows and curving around. We're going to try to put something in this corner. Alright, the idea is that we terraform, we could put in roads, we could put in buildings. Kind of a connected slope, I would say here. Not really a slippery slope, but very connected process. Well, let's see if we can connect this process. And I really, really think this will be a very good city. see here. Here. Oh, we turned the road there. I forgot about that. Now we need to do a little more work over here. All right. The plan is definitely to continue building this up. If you remember what I've said before, this lake is going to be kind of the barrier to the wrong side of things. The rougher side of town, kind of. Yeah, we've got a bit of work to do here. If we can get some of it done. Okay. Oh, this is going to be so good. At least that's the plan. So hopefully that's enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right up against the sidewalk there. That should work. There we go. That should start. Let's see here. Goal is this goes that way. We've got to curve that to go that way. Okay, so if we curve this, I think I see where I can tweak and tinker. We want this to go past that, probably on this side. Go almost, as if I go out this way a little bit. We have ocean right there. And you can kind of see there's a few assorted islands and stuff out there, but we want this lake to provide a big old barrier. Okay. I think I'm seeing how I want this to work. You seeing the vision, people? I hope you are. So the wool here is just simply going to be our guide. The wool is our Jiminy Cricket, if anybody catches the reference. Okay. Oh, I see. Wool's gonna have a hard time bending. Okay, we wanted this to go that way. For sure. Okay. I see what's going to happen here. Okay. Well, we can probably take out this bottom layer, maybe. Or we'll tweak around with it later. We're going to start taking this over here, maybe. Do you remember, this purple wool is our barrier. And we want our lake to be nice and big. Yeah, look at that. Okay. We're gonna be getting rid of the obsidian. That much is a given. We don't want any obsidian left in our city. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's come in here. Aha. I'm gonna just do this. Okay. Now, maybe it's just me, but I'm not hearing any block noises. So what is going on? Hey. Ah, I muted things. Okay, that should fix that. Okay. Ooh, I love how this is looking. Yeah, definitely we want to fix this to really bring this to town. Yeah. If we can get this to work, this is closer to river than lake, but if we can get the terrain up where we want it, I think we're gonna get this. If we can get the terrain in place, we can make some adjustments later. Ugly phase. Remember? So, we get to this ugly phase. The focus is just getting it past ugly. Once it's past ugly, we can focus on making it look more like a lake. Okay, we're going to need to fill that in a little bit because I didn't get this all the way up before trimming that down or anything like that. Okay. But there's going to be a lot of work to do. Okay. Okay. So the goal is to get it through the ugly phase. This is a big lake. There's going to be a lot of ugly phases to be had. But it's going to be worth the effort. I think I can safely say that much. It's going to be worth it. Got it right the first time. Okay. Yeah, look at this. It's much better. And if we do come in here with like the raise and lower tools, we'll be rid of the grass too. That has been a major headache when we go to put in hills and things. This is grass that I didn't want when I painted the world. But I am going to be the first to say I didn't plan on a big old lake along here when I made the world initially. So this is me changing my plan pretty much 2 years after I painted it. Because I painted this terrain custom by hand. This is not natural Minecraft generation at all. The original empty world is Java. There we go. We're getting a lot done. We got some road work in, we got some terrain, we're getting some terrain work in. There's a lot to do now. And I won't say I wasn't shocked when I got it converted to bedrock and started building. The terrain is just what I wanted. Because now that once it's been converted, it really helps. But the plan is to have this fully built in bedrock to start. Okay, I'm going to have to fill that in manually. Once we fully build the world in Bedrock, we're going to try and compress it, convert it to Java, and have it also available. So, I have recently discovered there are ways of fixing it so that a Java server can host Bedrock as well. So that is an option. The only mods or what have you I would have would be my own custom ones, not any from like the marketplace or other websites. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get some of this pre-plotted. Come on. Tell me this controller is developing stick drift. I'm going to be so mad if it does. Alright. Aha. Definitely want to keep our obsidian grid intact. Okay. Let's keep our obsidian grid going. There we go. Okay. There we go. Man, just super loving this. See, yeah, that part right there goes right under here. Okay. Oh, this looks so good now. Okay. Okay, definitely gonna want to fix this. Let's select that. It didn't. Okay, there we go. Move that up. We want glowstone to go deep. Go. Okay. We're going to leave that there. The water's going to be coming along as we go eventually. And maybe I should have left the wool alone along here so I could fill it in with water. But, I want to get rid of this. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, we'll fill this back in. Replace this bit. Okay. If we come back in with the raise and lower brush after we get all the water in play, we're going to want to have maybe not have this in place, but we're going to want things to be, well, organized, I guess is a good way of putting it. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, we could probably put in like a little plaza or something here, maybe. That would be fun. Help keep things organized and keep things fun. Okay. Go away, stupid seeds. So make sure things look decent. Let's see if we can get this in play. We definitely don't want the grasses and stuff anyway. Yeah. And if I have to, I can go in with amulet and tell it remove all water or whatever. Replace water with air. We're going to do this for the look for the time being. That's the idea. We get this to look the way we want. I don't know why I'm not getting game noises, but yeah, I'm not getting any desktop audio. What is going on, OBS? It does this every time. You resize my sources, you get rid of my audio. Ah. Just to drive me nuts, huh? OBS loves to drive me nuts. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a great program, but it drives me nuts. Okay, let's just keep going and stop complaining about dumb OBS. We finally removed the wool. This should flow right across and over there. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Now when we look at the map, that's... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Look at that. The map just changed. There we go. Much better. There we go. That's already looking pretty good. Start into the next layer, see what we get. We're already getting some a nice looking area. Oh, I think it's time for a little Debbie ad. I need a break. Okay. Now, as that said, if you use code DreamAngelTV, you get a nice little 10% discount on Debbie, which is a good energy drink. That, and last I checked, they do have they did have a hydration. I don't know if they still do, but I'm pretty sure they do. I have to go double check that, but yeah. There's links in the description. It's a nice energy drink. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. Look at that. You can really see it on the map. Oh, pardon me. And, oh man, that just looks so good. Definitely thinking this is going to be a very nice lake. Before anybody even thinks about making things like Lake Placid references, no, I haven't seen that movie yet. I knew it's a good one, but I have not seen it. Oh yeah. You definitely see just how this lake is going to look when it's done. Now, okay, ignore the wool for now. Just remember, we're still in the ugly phase of things, so... This is ugly stuff. If you can ignore the ugly and just use a little imagination to really see what's going to happen here, I think. We need to take some time and do some map updating, I also think. Oh, look at how good this is turning out. You can see it on the map, for sure. There we go. Man, this looks so much better. I kind of wish this computer was capable of doing vibrant visuals, but it can't. But you can really see what's going on. I love it. Oh, man, do I love how this is looking already. Just have to make it look good. Yeah. Oh man, does that look very promising as a lake. Oh. I missed the spot for this. Gotta fix that. Okay. This is going to be crazy when we fill it in. All the way, that is. Oh, water physics, you gotta love them. This is so good. And look at that map. This is just what we wanted. Anything flowing along here. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. This is exactly what we're going for. Yeah, look at that. It's filling in so nicely. I love it. Exactly what I want it to. Perfect. Excellent. That is the utmost shoreline of our lake. I think you can see the vision a little bit better this way. Just going to keep up with our wall here. The wall line is what's defining the area's water at the moment. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That looks excellent. Okay. Wonderful. In that area we can get away with it because it's a nice curve there. And I love how this turned out. That looks so excellent. It's going to be so fun to see this all filled in. Okay. Why? Why you lag? Stop lagging. This just is straight up amazing. Okay. Yeah, this looks so good now. Oops. Darn it. I could have just put a block there, but I felt like getting out of the bucket.
Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back.
Yeah, we're going to just chase this down the line here a little bit.
Push back. Don't push back. Don't push back. Contents under pressure. Contents under pressure.
And look at that. You can definitely see the difference just from adding the water.
You can shake it anyway. Well, you can shake it anyway. Oh. Well, you can shake it
There's very much a difference when the water in place.
well, you can shake it anyway. Don't push back. Don't push back. Don't push back. That's the limit. Don't push back. Don't no, that's the limit. Don't push back. Don't no, that's the limit.
Which is why I'm putting the water in place. Look at that. So you can really tell what's going on here.
push back.
Okay. Oh, that looks so good now. Okay. This should fill in all by itself at this point. And look at that, it's doing exactly what I wanted it to. Perfect. Okay. Okay. This is amazing. I won't say I'm perfect at terraforming. I'm not. I won't say I'm perfect at lake baking. I'm not. This is actually the first lake I've ever on purpose made. At least in game. Okay, we wanna. Let's put in a little barricade there. Come on, water. Do what I tell you to. Okay, there we go. Now you can really see what's going on there. And how I plan to make it work. Get that for now. Rid of this. This goes so sharp when we're done. Okay. Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Now, how? That's a neat trick. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. That did not turn out right. Okay. Alright, let's see. Where is it? And there we go. This. Yeah, the ultimate goal is absolutely getting this terrain the way we want. We don't really want things like ground spawning in the water either. We want to get things just so. Really make it good in the process. I know, I'm repeating myself. Get rid of that purple line. We don't need it right this second. Okay. There. Now we want part of this area on the wrong side to be pretty. To mask the ugly we're gonna have. There's gonna be some ugly on purpose. We're gonna have ugly on purpose in here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's gonna look so nice. Okay. This is gonna be so cool when it's done. And you see on the map that the water is going to be very deep. Okay. Gonna try and make sure our terraforming is good when we're all set with this. Look at how cool this is. You gotta be a little imaginative to see how it's gonna look. But the idea definitely is to the terraforming is definitely critical here. A little bit of imagination and we get a really good looking lake. I might do like some tributary rivers off of this here and there or something. Little creeks and things. Okay. We have rain that goes back down gradually. We want it built up around the lake. Okay. I'm just so happy with it. So excited to see this work. I know it's not the fastest process or the most exciting to watch, but for the imaginative, you can really see it coming together. I'm happy with this. I'm excited to see it come together. Trust the process is what I'm going to say at this point. Just trust the process. I'm running out of time for today, but you're really going to get to see how this comes together. Yeah, these bits of terrain that are all over the place, definitely getting filled in. Oh, look at this. I love it. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Oh man, I don't know if you can see the vision, but I sure can. Oh, yeah. And I'm loving every second of this vision. This looks amazing. Really doesn't take much. Okay. What we're going to do here aha. We're going to get a little sneaky and pull that little trick. Why did you close? I had to select the tool somehow. Okay. Okay. Yep, we have a spot right here. Oh, look at that. Can't see it on the map right now, but this is going to look great. Okay, here we go. Starting to see the vision yet? I hope you are. And if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, that kind of good stuff. Oops, that's flagged. And I hope to see you in the next one. And because this is coming along really good. There's all kinds of ways you can show support, but the free option is just simply to like and subscribe, which is honestly one of the best options. But if you want to show support in other ways, we do have other options, and they're linked in the description. So just like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and until next time, bye for now.